Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
I've been searching for someone, but never looked before my eyes. There you were to my surprise. It was so obvious looking into your face. After playing a game of truth or dare, I wanted to stay at your place. I never thought that I would fall in love with you. But since the day we kissed, I knew it had to be you. I never thought we would be together. I can't believe I just made love to you. After all the things that we've been through, now what are we gonna do? Oh, Monday, a friend of mine. Tuesday, we played a game. Wednesday, you went away. Thursday, things were the same. On Friday, you came back. I wanted to kiss you on Saturday, but Sunday we made love. Now what are we gonna do? Take it. As much as I want you, I don't wanna wreck a friendship I've already found in you. I've been there before, and I can't ignore how two friends became one, but walked away with none. I cannot risk a friend, but the love is so good. I gotta make a choice. I would if I could. I never thought we would be together. How can I address you? Hey lover, hi friend, how you doing? Where you been? Whoa, Monday, a friend of mine. Tuesday, we played a game. Wednesday, we went away. Thursday, things were same. On Friday, you came back. I wanted to kiss you on Saturday. On Sunday, we made love. What are we gonna do? We ain't never done that before.
I never thought we would be together. I can't believe
Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing, the most inconsistently consistent podcast on your way to your airwaves on WCNT. Cunt. And that's on menstruation, honey. Huh?
People say that shit all weekend.
Okay, that's on period.
Menstruation, honey.
And that's on period.
Period.
That's on menstruation, honey. What it is, ho? What it do? What happened?
Oh, what's up? Can a nigga get in them guts? What's going on? Ain't shit. What am I doing with my life? Ooh, yeah. Oh, we should do a jazz version of that. Doom 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 doom
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest trap boy that I ever seen. Trap boy. Okay, that's enough.
What's going on with me? Nothing. Work. That's what's going on with me. That's it on menstruations, honey.
Yes, honey.
That's on menstruations, my nigga.
Yes, honey. That's on big dot period.
I live.
What is going on with me, avec moi? Nothing. The past week was cool. I mean, you and I worked, but it was all for naught because it didn't get
I just had to reframe my thinking, and I said, what?
I wasn't bad after. I was annoyed, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. It wasn't meant for us to shoot this, so.
Remember when I used to fall asleep on Two Guys and a Girl?
Yeah. Again, a sign that it wasn't meant for us to do that.
I don't know what made me think of that. I used to whole ass. How the fuck do I have two podcasts at this point when I used to fall asleep on the first one? Like whole ass fell asleep on the microphone.
Yeah, you did. Multiple times.
Oh, many. It was like a thing after a while.
Just saying. I mean,
Full disclosure, listeners, I would get way too high.
Yeah.
And I was also exhausted. I was a new mother.
Oh, yeah. And you were working. You were bartending.
I was bartending and podcasting and mothering and catering.
Noah was super young at the time.
I think Noah was like 6 months or some shit when we started. Maybe.
She was a year old.
She was a year?
Yeah.
No, she hadn't quite reached the year because when we started in April,
yeah,
she turned a year in June.
Oh, yeah.
So, I was trying to, but I used to whole ass fall asleep.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I know there's gonna be good times.
Yeah. That was another life.
But yeah, I wasn't mad when everything got lost. I just said we're just gonna we're gonna do this again and it will be better.
Mm-hmm. That's our mass love.
But XD and I are working. Live shows are literally in the process of being planned.
Oh yeah, and not by us.
And not by us.
So that's how you know it's gonna get done.
It's gonna be reliable. It's happening.
Right.
So
when we get left to our own devices, shit don't get done.
It don't.
But when you start hiring people, that's what shit
So
happens.
we got live shows coming, and we got events coming, and we got video content coming. So niggas have been working. We not lying to y'all this time.
No, make sure you. Yeah, for real. Because again, we not doing it.
And also niggas lie.
Right. But in that case, listen to us anywhere and everywhere. I don't mention this enough, but please give us 5 stars and rate us with a nice little comment wherever you're listening. iTunes is wonderful. So is Stitcher.
Oh yeah, and get some merch.
Podbean, get some merch. Go over our new website at jadenxd.com.
I'll see you.
Let's see, what else do we need to announce?
For the culture, a couple tickets left for the Amsterdam dinner party. Literally just a couple left. So that is going to be 420 Infused in Amsterdam, April 18th. Also, May 9th, Los Angeles. We are coming with our For the Culture Dopest Dinner Party, the redo.
You're busy those 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. And then, we'll have other
We're
things
doing
to
our
announce.
things. Oh, yeah. Wow.
So,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. That's usually how things happen for me. And then there will be filming as well.
Because I think I could come to, I think I can come to LA. I think.
You should start planning for that now so you can stop.
Well, because I'll be in LA I'll be in LA next month because I have to do some stuff, which,
Yeah, you make sure you let them know I'm crashing that wedding. I'm coming to that wedding, Kyle and Oliver. So don't try to play me to the left. A nigga, I will show up in XD's girdle, okay? So, unless you want a big brouhaha, y'all niggas need to just make sure you know that I want to be there.
Yeah. Their whole launch. I'm telling you, black gays are the most extra people on the planet. They're just so damn extra, and it works out because it's a big wedding. Because Kyle and Oliver got engaged on the RuPaul show, and so now it has to be a thing, and it's turning into a thing.
Well, I already have a dress, so
I have LA to do, but I have LA because I have some people to meet up with and all that good stuff. But,
all right, May 9th then. I'll see you there.
Yes.
May 9th, Los Angeles. You can purchase your tickets through PayPal at using fortheculturecatering@gmail.com. Information will also be in the description box.
Can they do that for Amsterdam too?
Yes, everything will be through PayPal, fortheculturecatering@gmail.com. You just must put your email in the comments. Put your email in the comments and also which dinner party you are attending. So that's coming. Some redos. We reframed some things for the culture this year as well. So I'm excited for all of the things launching. Your girl's working and continuing to work. And also yesterday was the Friend Zone live show.
It was. We had a good time.
It was great. And then tomorrow is the Read live show.
Yes, it is.
So I know it's gonna be good times.
At the Apollo.
Yeah, it's showtime. At the Apollo. Da, 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 da.
Tonight, from the village of Harlem in New York City, the world-famous Apollo Theater, where dreams are born and legends are made, is proud to present It's Showtime at the Apollo.
That was my shit. Saturday nights. I really want Mexican food, man. I'm craving it.
Oh my gosh.
Really hard.
I had the illest craving for tacos the other night.
No, I want fajitas. I want the auntie dish.
Oh no. No.
Yes.
But the tacos I wanted, I wanted street tacos.
Oh,
but
yes.
it's where am I gonna find that? And
I went
Chilo's,
to Los Tacos #1 the other week, and I didn't knock nobody's tacos out their hand. It was a peaceful experience.
So jealous.
Then I went to Donutery.
Oh my God.
And then I went to Blue Bottle Cafe.
So jealous. So you remember how I told you I don't really care for New York pizza? I think we've had this discussion. I don't care for it.
I don't know how I would have remembered that awful.
Yeah, but either way, I don't care for it. But I finally found a good pizza spot in Brooklyn that I enjoy. It's called Pizzette.
Where's that? Is it bougie pizza?
It's not like Anna Granicelli pizza. No, it's
not like Grimaldi's.
No.
It's
it's
pizza.
It's pizza.
Okay, all right.
It's called Pizzette. It's over.
You don't like Nares?
No, not really.
Interesting.
Not really. There's a pizza spot over by my crib that's cool, but I'm also finding that I'm not I like pizza.
I'm not a big
used to
pizza
love
girl.
pizza, but now I'm finding less and less I don't dislike. And I think it has a lot to do with the cheese. I've had Gordy giving me cheeseless pizza, which is great, but there's nothing wrong with cheeseless pizza. I actually really enjoy it. It's just something I don't think about.
It's just crispy bread with sauce.
It's sauce, bread, and whatever topping.
Mm-hmm.
But I told you I can't eat cheese for real.
Right.
Because otherwise my face.
Don't.
So Biggie said it in a song, so I can say it too.
Now they edit it out.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bleep it.
Bleep it.
Okay. I'm trying to think what else do I need to tell you. Buy Goalie Gummies. Oh, my webinar is still on sale, y'all.
Bong, bong.
People have been asking, especially with these new laws about brokers' fees.
Oh, I'm trying something new. Hold on. I'm about to roll up.
Are you going to announce every time you do that?
Yeah. That way, if y'all, I don't want to hear nobody's mouth about shit.
I'm just saying, we've been doing this since 2014. It's never been, except for those 6 months where we recorded in the studio. You have been lighting. And I feel like the lighter is the third host of the show.
It is. Right. Y'all know
the lighter always has something to say. And it's not about that there's not enough fluid in the lighter, y'all. It's just...
No, sometimes my thumb don't catch it right. Like,
or
I know every nigga on this planet don't just like the first light, like, nah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's like, niggas really be acting like every time I light my lighter, it's the perfect light.
Yeah, no.
Like, bitch, no, it's not. No offense.
I mean that in a... smoking, or maybe the blunt goes out, like, you know.
And blunts go out. Right. That's what they do.
Right. God.
She about to be like, I hate that bitch, and I'm never listening to that motherfucking show again. That bitch is a bitch. You right.
I'm telling you, I don't know why. Don't troll the troll.
You can't do it. It's literally you will
lose every time.
Die trying.
Yeah.
Die trying. I was dying. She's like, her lighter don't be, I don't know. She be acting like she's smoking in the window, but I'm about to send her some matches. I was like, well, send them then.
Yeah. Send them.
P.O. Box.
Right.
How you spell cunt? Well, numerically. P.O. Box.
With charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
I'm P.O. Box. Let me see. I'm P.O. Box 2868. Brooklyn, New York. That's not really my P.O. Box.
It's not, but I'm going to call it that.
Damn, I wish I could.
We low-key need to find it.
We really do.
2868.
So I go up to the nigga who owns it and be like, let me get that.
Right. Let me get that package in there for cut.
What P.O. Box?
Right.
My P.O. Box.
Shit. Oh, yeah, my webinar is back on sale. Please go. Delo is back on sale. Please go purchase. XD is coming out with some cool stuff by himself.
Yeah.
So that's a little, you know, a little fun stuff.
If you're in DC, I'll be at Kia's Teen Typing Fast Brunch on February 22nd next week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I'll be there. Come say hello.
I want to come. I feel like.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go day of, too.
I'm trying to figure like if I'm. Yeah. Maybe I'll roll with you.
Come on.
Yeah. If you're going day of, yeah.
I'm going day up. Now I may spend the night and come back the next morning.
That's fine. I can do that. I bought this, by the way. So Jade has a Golden Girls tray for herbal refreshments. And Brandon sent me the link and I found and I purchased.
I want the Bob Ross one next.
Ooh, yeah.
And then I'm going to color him brown.
Okay. I'm trying to think there's what else. Oh, you know, I know we don't have this segment. The Read has it, you know, Black Excellence. But, you know, shout out to our new queen.
Zaya.
Our new queen.
Let me tell you something. Zaya was up in that golf cart, and Zaya was preaching a gospel. Do you hear me? Okay, I was all the way here for it. And even though I've never been the biggest Gabrielle Union fan.
Yeah, that's most people.
I also don't hate her at all.
No, I don't hate her either.
I think Terry Crews definitely threw her under the bus.
Oh, absolutely.
I fully, like, when I tell you I am a fan of D-Wade and Gabrielle Union's parenting. I am a huge fan of the way that they support their children and love them unconditionally, because that is the natural way of things. And that's the way that it should be. And I think they're setting an awesome example for parents out there and how you should love and accept your child. And that baby Zaya is well adjusted and well versed.
Mama is giving us
smarter than most of you niggas.
And I was like, well, when is her book coming out?
Okay, because I'm ready to read it. Okay, I'm ready to read it.
Okay, one day Zaya's soul opened up.
Bestseller.
Right, but I stan her and she's great.
Yes, absolutely.
And
so
I'm
she's
really
our
glad
shout-out.
that, Gabrielle Union and D-Wade, because it's really hard to say his name, because it's not Dwayne,
I know.
it's Dwayne.
Dwayne.
It's
Dwayne Wade.
D-W-Y.
Dwayne Wade.
No, it's not even Dwayne, it's like Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah. But either way, Mr. Wade and Gabrielle Union, they're doing a fantastic job.
They are.
And,
Absolutely.
shout out to them. But let's take a break, and we'll get to getting. Okay, hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. So, what episode are you on the morning show?
10.
We'll talk about it next week because
Come on, stop being like that. You are literally taking my agency away from me because I'm telling you that I don't care about a spoiler. I'm still gonna watch it and I'm still gonna have the same reaction because it's different from actually seeing it, and I'm one of those people that's not affected by spoilers.
Okay. I'm not telling you. We're not going to talk about it to see it completely.
You supposed to be progressive.
I am progressive. I'm allowing you to,
But I'm asking you.
Yes, but that would be me mansplaining. So what you have to do.
That's not mansplaining. You're just making some shit up. Shit.
No, I'm not telling. I told you it's a different reaction than me telling you as opposed to you watching it. And if we're going to have an effective show and a funny reaction, then you're going to have to watch it.
So I'm on episode 9 of the morning show.
We can talk about episode 8, though.
Okay, go back.
Okay, yeah. So,
okay, yeah, we can talk about it.
So we're just going to talk about specifically episode 8.
So again, we tell you, if you have not watched the morning show, my nigga, get into it. And if you're one of those people who hates spoilers, not like me, then you can continue listening to this.
Yeah, and if you don't want the spoilers, skip ahead 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or at least
10.
10. Or at least wait till the next commercial break. I mean, it's cool. Whatever. But because I won't know the timestamp. Unless, Abe, if you want to give me a timestamp letting people know where we're talking about morning show, that would be helpful. But other than that, you'll just have to listen.
So the morning show, again, is a satirical drama about the Matt Lauer, loosely based on the Matt Lauer scandal.
Yes.
Loosely, tightly based on the Matt Lauer scandal.
Yeah, there you go.
So, somewhere in the schmedium realm.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jennifer Aniston again plays the co-host.
Happy birthday to her. Today is her birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a white lady who I can get behind.
Yeah.
I don't think I got no issues with her.
Yeah, her and Reese Witherspoon, the one.
I like
two.
Reese Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely like Reese Witherspoon.
And I like Laura Dern. Shout out to her for winning the Oscar the day
Which
before
one's
her
Laura
birthday.
Dern?
Laura Dern is, remember in the first movie Jurassic Park?
Yes.
She was the archaeologist.
Oh, yes! Yes.
She won an Oscar for
Yes, and she's also in Big Little Lies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Renata.
Yeah, Renata.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I didn't know if you
watched.
watched Big Little Lies, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I love Big Little Lies.
Okay.
I love Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And
Meryl's
Meryl.
on it. And Nicole's there too.
And her face.
Yeah.
It's
But she definitely earned
It's so
her
sad.
Oscar for Virginia Woolf. So
I'm
it's
sad
fine.
for her, but
Yeah, because she had to escape Scientology.
she just and her children don't talk to her. But she looks like the game master, and
And her husband looks like Rachel Green. Her husband looks like Jennifer Aniston. They have the same hair. Keith Urban looks exactly like Jennifer Aniston. But
Anyway.
loosely sort of based
Loosely,
on
tightly
the
based.
Matt Lauer situation. So in this particular episode that we're going to talk about, we've gone through the fire and all that good stuff and how shady everything is. But in this particular episode, it flashes back to explaining how the culture was and how this morning show or this network, NBC,
Yes.
yeah, allegedly, became such a space that harbored toxic masculinity.
And the disturbing thing about that entire situation is the fact that it looks like almost every job I've ever worked at.
Right. That's wild. Really?
Well, yeah, to an extent. Mm-hmm.
So what I liked about this episode was you see Mitch Kessler. It takes place on his 50th birthday.
Yes.
And Martin Short, which was wild, comes up with this whole song.
He's the fuck wild.
Routine. He low-key plays himself.
Yes.
And
He
so,
plays a Harvey Weinsteinish version of himself.
Yes.
Yes. Which, oddly enough, I was surprised they used the actual Harvey Weinstein footage. Because I thought he was the representation of that case. But I was like, oh, so it's just everybody rape. It's just
everybody.
Everybody's in probes.
And, Mitch Kessler would say, like, outlandish things and nobody would call him on it. He literally, right before, like, they went on air, he would say slick shit to Jennifer Aniston. Like,
and they all heard it because they mic'd up and shit.
Right. Talking about he wanted to do so-and-so. Or even her, like, how about you and me getting on real quick?
But she was very complicit.
Yes.
And laughing and joking along
you see what
with
I
his
mean?
inappropriate behavior.
But also a lot of times I think in that they talk about in this episode, like, people just kind of just went with it because they love their job so much.
So then they get called to Las Vegas because of the shooting. Right? That's when he was still working, right? Yes, the Las Vegas shooting, which we know is the biggest mass shooting in American history at this point. They get called to Las Vegas, and old girl from A Stars Born, Under the Lights. I want to swing in the chandelier. But the movie that kept showing a commercial with that song.
Oh, I don't know.
Light-skinned black girl.
Gugu and Batha Raw.
Oh, yes. But yes.
She plays Hannah on the show.
Yes. So she gets called, her.
Well, first of all, during like Mitch's celebration, he notices Hannah, and he like tries to give her a compliment, like, "I see you working hard," and yada yada yada. And you can tell when he like gets a look in his eye, like, "Oh, this is gonna be one of his conquests." And so she was a junior booker, and all of a sudden,
the Las Vegas shooting happens, and and she had made a suggestion or something earlier, which is kind of what got their attention, and it ended up turning into a good story about Hurricane Maria. But so they end up taking her or whatever. So he goes up to old boy when they say they have to leave for the shooting, and he's like, "All right," and she's gonna go.
Yeah, he tells the head of the network,
and so he's like, "Okay."
Oh, he tells the executive producer Charlie,
and he's like, "Okay." So she goes. And they cover the story, they do all their work, and then they go and they hang out. And then she goes back to his room.
And it was it was innocent at first.
It was.
Right.
But that's when he started, she was trying to say goodbye, and he kept pulling her in. And she kept trying to say goodbye, and he kept like not letting her go. And then it turned into a speech about basically...
Yeah.
You want this job, right? You got this opportunity, right? It's time to pay up. So even though it is not It was
because they give you a warning in the beginning of the episode.
They do.
But the way they do it, it was very similar.
It wasn't violent, should I say, but it was wrong.
Yeah, it was. The way they handle it, it was very similar to the way the Aziz Ansari case was.
Yes.
Where there was just consent was. The lines were blurred, but he also used his power as the fake Matt Lauer in this situation to assert himself and to like coerce her to do certain things.
Like, I gave you this opportunity to come here, and this means that you could have more opportunities. Da 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 da. Right. So that's how it was presented. And
so she reluctantly kind of went along with it. In the middle, she stopped.
But was clearly uncomfortable.
Right, and she stopped and went away. And so when they got back to New York, she
went straight to the head of the network.
Yeah, she was like, "This is what he did to me." And the head of the network was like, "I hear you're doing really good work. How about I make you the head booker?"
And gave her a huge promotion.
Mm-hmm. And
basically to quietly shut her up. Mm-hmm. And this is where you see her struggling later on in the show, because she clearly is struggling with the fact that she did not sleep with him to advance her career, but she also knows that things were not handled right.
Right.
And she is a victim of sorts. Mm-hmm. She is a victim because that is somebody using their power, and that's wrong.
Absolutely.
So then from there, they flash back and they're showing all of that, and then fast forward. Go ahead.
Is this where Mitch is trying to convince her to go on? Okay, so in this show, it's based around a cable morning show. And so Mitch has this great idea to give an interview on the show that he was on to like take down the network or whatever the fuck, to plead his innocence or whatever. They wanted to be a big story, and they want Hannah, Gugu and Botha Raw, to be a part.
Yep.
And he like keeps harassing her like, "Come on, just do this for me," yada.
No, he's basically, and he low-key threatens her, because he basically tells her, "You slept with me to advance your career."
Yeah.
And which is not how it happened
at all.
You forced her, essentially. Like you raped her.
Yeah, and ultimately she wasn't expecting the promotion until she got in there, until she told the boss what's up, and all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, let me get you a promotion to shut you the hell up."
Right. And then it was a moral issue at that point where it's like, oh, okay, I got this promotion, and she clearly is a hard worker, and this is eventually where she wants to be, and it's just a really nasty situation to put somebody in. It really, really is. So,
and she struggles with it throughout the show, because she like placates like some of her feelings onto the British girl.
By snitching.
Yeah, by snitching.
Because the British girl is not in a situation where she's sleeping with him to advance her career. They genuinely love each other.
Yeah.
And it's just complicated because they're in the same work environment. But again, she is...
she's projecting.
She's projecting her feelings onto the British girl, because it's like, well, you don't understand. You don't understand what you're doing. And the British girl's like, I fully understand that I want to go and eat with this man in public, and I love being with him, and I enjoy myself, and it actually didn't get complicated until it became public.
Right.
Because we had a very genuine situation.
Right.
And so, from there, the British girl breaks up with old boy.
That's episode 9, right? I think, yeah. Okay.
She breaks up with old boy because she can't handle it, and they got all up in her business in HR.
Which was so uncomfortable.
When you see that somebody is clearly like, girl, I'm cool with this, and I don't like these questions because they're intrusive. At what point is HR supposed to be like, what happens there?
Like, HR kept alluding to this effect that, no, you are being taken advantage of. You are this. And she keeps trying to defend her love for the weatherman.
The weatherman.
Like, I like this nigga, but like, if this is too much, if I can't, goddamn it. And he is legit in love with her. Like if I can marry her today, I would. Like he is.
And she also doesn't want her. That is his goddess. Yeah. And she does not want her career to be based off of, or the reputation of her career to be based off of her relationship with him. So now she's in a struggle, and that's so she breaks up with the nigga.
I want your opinions on Maya, but we'll talk about that next week after you watch episode 10.
Which one's Maya?
The one he had an actual relationship with, Reese Witherspoon's producer.
Oh, yes.
Because remember how I told you, the show was about black women and nobody really wants to
when she got up on that microphone
and was like,
in the studio,
I did it.
I was like, y'all pushed that lady. Y'all pushed that lady.
To the edge.
Y'all pushed her. And she, we'll talk about
we'll talk about next week. Yeah. Okay. Can we take a break?
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, let's take a break.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. So let me ask you a question. Do you know how much food waste there happens to be in the world?
I'm sure a lot.
Or, excuse me, in the country?
I can't even imagine.
$218 billion worth of food goes to waste in the country every single year.
Oh my God.
Including 20 billion pounds of produce.
Wow.
Yeah. And you already know, you go to the supermarket, people want to get the dented cans, so they don't pick up the dented cans,
or the quote unquote ugly vegetables or whatever.
The ugly vegetables, even in the service industry. When I worked in restaurants, you get points taken off for having dented cans, which means nobody wants to purchase those. So there is tons of food going to waste. Imperfect Foods is the only food delivery service that buys the perfectly nutritious and delicious food that supermarkets won't sell and delivers them to you at a discount so you can save money and help reduce food waste. Imperfect Foods sources directly from farmers committed to quality and delivers delicious, imperfect groceries to you for up to 30% less than supermarkets. So, first of all, the fact that it comes from farms, you know how I feel about my farm to table.
Right.
You know how I feel about my meat, my produce coming from the farms. So that's absolutely wonderful. 30% less than supermarkets. On top of that, it's on sale. So I got some produce that was it was less than perfect from Imperfect Foods.
Yeah.
And it was just in shape. It wasn't in taste. It wasn't in quality. My dish came out just as lovely as it would have if I went down to the local supermarket and purchased my goods.
Right. I don't understand what the big issue is. In the box that I got carrots and stuff like that. All I did, I just chopped it up and made my soup.
I'm like, girl, well, why do you need your carrot to be perfectly straight? This is not a Disney cartoon.
Right.
So, Imperfect Foods flexible plans let you pick healthy seasonal produce alongside grocery staples. Along with quirky looking but delicious produce, you can also get surplus coffee, discolored quinoa, off-size eggs, slightly scarred almonds, and more. Read about Imperfect Foods in the New York Times, Bloomberg, and Forbes, or ask any of their over 200,000 satisfied customers, including us. Start saving time, saving money, and saving waste right now, because when you go to imperfectfoods.com/JXD, now through February 16th, you'll get $10 off your next 4 orders. That's a total of $40 off. Just go to imperfectfoods.com/JXD to get $10 off your next 4 orders. imperfectfoods.com/JXD and enter JXD at checkout.
So we're going to switch gears today. We're going to talk about all the useless facts that we may or may not know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
We are the king and queen of uselessness.
Yeah, because we just learn a bunch of things and feel like we need to share. And
it was low-key inspired when I told XD the other week that when you snap, the sound comes from your finger hitting your palm. So we were like, well, what the hell else is out there that we need to know? Oh, I have one for you. Can I start off?
Yeah.
Noah, actually, I shared this on Twitter. Noah put me on game.
Mm-hmm.
Lobsters pee out of their faces.
What?
That ass. Google it right now.
Okay.
And that's why we what? Eat the ass.
How do lobsters pee? Oh, lobsters pee out of their faces. They have urine release nozzles right under their eyes. They urinate in each other's faces as a way of communicating, either when fighting or mating. Well, I guess they're into water sports.
Motorsport. Put the thing in sport.
Okay. Where do lobsters poop? Now I'm interested. Mm-hmm. The lobster has a digestive system which consists of a long tract divided into 3 main regions: the foregut, the midgut, and hindgut. Food is handled and processed first by mouth parts, then is crushed by the mandibles before being swallowed.
That's why with shrimp and they have that poop line, and you gotta clean it out.
Yeah. Reach into your pocket. Do you have lint in it?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to think, does mine... Well, did you know that the lint in the bottom of your pocket has a name?
Yes, nigga, it's called lint.
No. It's called Gnurr. Gnurr.
So it's
the lint that collects in the bottom of your pockets.
So why it's not called lint? Not to be confused when y'all be giving up stuff for millions of days.
That's Lenten season. But, no, it's called Gnurr. Look it up.
That's dumb. So what's lint then?
Regular lint, nigga,
but I'm trying to...
The substance that collects over time in the bottoms of pockets or cuffs of trousers. See, I think lint is just there. Lint is just a general thing, but, this is very specific.
So when you get sometimes when all them little shits be crumbling up and you put them in the dryer and then, you don't realize way in the deep crevices of your pocket.
Yeah.
That's the Gnurr?
Yeah.
Stupid. All right.
I'm just saying.
I hate it.
Okay,
I got one for you. The King of Hearts is the only king in the deck of cards without a mustache.
Really?
Yep.
Now I have to look.
Look at it. He's the only one who out there with the because we don't trust niggas without facial hair. He's untrustworthy.
Okay.
He's probably a Cancer man.
People should use that in spades, the King of Hearts, wild, because he don't have a mustache.
I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna start the next. I'm gonna start the next Spades day with chaos and hate. What do you say? Let's start the day with negativity and hate.
Yeah, let's start the chaos.
I'm gonna start the Spades with negativity and hate and chaos. Woo! I love when you do that.
Yeah, listen. Let's start the day with negativity and chaos.
That nigga said today. Let's start the day with negativity and chaos. Chili is soup. It was something else you said before.
Listen, people be arguing with me down, being like, no, fuck you. I'm like, it is soup.
He's like, let's start the day with negativity and chaos. Ketchup belongs in the refrigerator.
Yeah. And niggas be mad. They curse me all out my name. Even today with the chili, they fought me too in the nail. Not if it has beans in it. I'm like, it's actually a stew. I'm like, stews are soup. They're just hearty soups.
They're hearty soups.
It's still soup. Gordy and I got into an hour and a half argument about chili. I was like, and Asante was like,
what did he say? It's just chili?
Yeah, he was like, no, it's chili. I'm like, but me and Asante were like, well, I was like, girl, it's meat soup.
Well, I can see both sides of it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you make white bean chicken chili, you call it white bean chicken chili, which is a form of chili, right? And then you got regular ass chili, you just call that chili. And then You got baked potatoes and say baked potatoes topped with soup to say baked potato topped with chili. However, it's still a hearty soup.
Right.
It's like a form of a hearty soup. If you put it in a category, if you put it in a recipe book, it's not gonna have a category called chili. It's gonna be in the category of soup.
Right.
I see it.
Okay. See what I mean? Okay, it's my turn.
I'm picking
right?
up what you're putting down. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Did you know that more Monopoly money is printed each year than real U.S. currency?
Yes, because I have a 6-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand how it gets drawn on, it gets wet, and you have to purchase.
Somehow it ends up in their mouths for whatever reason.
And then niggas didn't really we played the credit card game, the credit card version of Monopoly. We started playing it, but then I think we just realized that we prefer that paper money. And eventually you just got to order more paper money. It's like when you purchase a light bright. You're going to eventually have to buy more pegs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, I got one for you. The next time you're wearing a pair of jeans, take a look at the pockets. You know the little metal studs?
Oh, the rivets.
That was right there.
Yeah.
Well,
They're called rivets?
Nigga, how the fuck you just ruined it?
Oh, I know they're called rivets.
Well, how the
I
fuck
learned
did
that in
you
the
know
4th
that?
grade.
Well, what are they, just randomly teaching y'all about jeans?
No, okay. So in the 4th grade, Miss Shropshire had Miss Shropshire had because we learned cursive in the 4th grade. Which do the children learn? They don't know cursive.
They don't learn
now.
cursive anymore. I know. It's weird. It's weird.
I'm not like the fact that I use. Well, I think part of how I write is part cursive, whatever.
You half bougie, so I have a feeling you write a couple letters in cursive.
I do, but that's just how I think things should just be connected.
Let me think.
My point is,
okay, yes, go ahead.
So around the room, she had the letters of the alphabet in cursive, and so they had to and each letter was representative of something. So it was like an inventor or an invention of something. So the L was Levi Strauss, and so when we learned how to write the L in cursive, we learned a little about Levi Strauss and how he was an inventor of jeans and created the rivets and yada yada yada.
Okay, all right. Well, you're so smart.
I'm just saying every tiny shit that I learned from.
Well, for those they're called rivets, and they're placed on certain spots to add extra support where the denim is more likely to wear out or rip. So why y'all don't put them in the thighs?
Right. Racism in fashion, I keep telling you. Do you know what pogonophobia is?
A phobia of pogo sticks?
I feel like it might be pogonophobia.
What is it?
The fear of beards. And I mean facial hair, not women who you're with to cover up the fact that you're homosexual.
Although.
So not Rosario Dawson.
Oh my God.
I know she was so relieved when that nigga suspended his campaign.
I know she
oh
was.
God, I don't have to
She's
keep
like, ooh, I can take my bra off.
Yeah. And the reason why is that in 2019 studies suggest that beards contain significantly higher amounts of bacteria than dogs. Which I believe...
Wait, this was when?
2019 study.
I mean, if you with a dirty nigga who don't wash himself.
But I feel like, particles that come in, if you're in the bathroom. That's why I don't ever use the hair dryer because that.
It just y'all, all the fecal matter, it just be in the air when you turn on them dryer vents.
Fuck a Dyson.
I'd rather walk out with wet hands and go find something to dry them.
Same, and everybody looks at me crazy you have to get over that.
I get it. It's
I don't
gross,
touch
but
white.
no.
I don't touch my wet hands on other things. I just wait for people to open the door.
Yes, or I use my elbow.
Yeah,
No, your girl stays ready.
But I also you watch every Ali Wong stand up. One of them where she was talking about how she can't tell if people are homeless or hipsters. Do you use this? Is this fashion or is this for warmth?
It's true though. It's
very
true because it has rips. The lines are blurred. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got one for you. Oh, is it your turn?
No, it's your turn.
What did you say to me?
Pogonophobia.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The fear of beards.
Cats can't taste sweet things because of a genetic defect.
Cats are stupid. But
No, they're not.
Okay.
I am a cat.
Okay. Cats are evil. They smell.
They lack 247 base pairs of the amino acids that make up the DNA of the whatever the fuck the TAS1R2 gene. As a result, it does not code for the proper protein, and so they can't taste anything sweet.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. So then that's all for naught, though, because remember on the Aristocats when Edgar was trying to kill them cats to get that Mademoiselle's fortune. Mm-hmm. So he put like milk, cream, vanilla, sugar, cinnamon.
Yep.
So
they clearly didn't do their research.
That's so crazy. Did you know that ketchup had a purpose as like outside of being a condiment?
What?
So
a stink bomb, because that shit stays on your hands all fucking day.
No. So ketchup was once used as medicine to cure diarrhea, indigestion, jaundice, and rheumatism.
That's why niggas died a lot at the time.
Yeah. Niggas believe, like, people believe that random shit will, like, cure everything. And I think it's because of the tomatoes. Well, first of all, ketchup was actually a concoction before of fish and mushroom. And then this guy named Dr. John Cook Bennett, or Bennett, whatever.
Was this in the States or in the UK? Because I feel like
Yeah, I don't think it was in America.
I think
it was 1834 where they started adding tomatoes to ketchup. And because... and he sold it in pill form. Right. So it was like fucking Pepto-Bismol, but like ketchup.
Oh. And niggas still had diarrhea. The end. Mm-hmm. They died from amoebic dysentery.
Yeah. Typhoid. That shit I had the other week.
Yes, you did. Mm-hmm. Which is why you weren't allowed to wear over here. Mm-hmm. Okay. You know that your fingernails grow faster on your dominant hand?
No, I wonder why that is, though.
So, if you've ever broken a nail way down near the base or lost one completely, they take a while to grow back. The American Academy of Dermatology says a fingernail takes around 6 months to grow from the base to tip, and toenails can take up to a year. So fingernails grow faster on your dominant hand as well as on your bigger fingers.
Huh.
Nails also grow faster during the daytime as well as during the summer months.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Work. I have one for you, and I am thoroughly excited.
Okay.
I'm going to take off my glasses so you can't see. And cheat. Did you know that Captain Crunch has a full name?
Well, what is it?
Please guess.
Captain Theodore Crunch-tastical naciousness. What is it?
Captain Crunch's full name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Yes, it is Horatio. It motherfucking is. From here on out.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get some Horatio Crunch, please.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call it. I love it. Okay, all right. Let me see. Let me find one that matches your pomp and circumstance.
Okay.
Okay, I got one for you. A jiffy is an actual unit of time, but you'll never use it.
Of course, because I'm not white.
So if you've ever said you'll be just a jiffy, you probably know it's an expression. But it's actual unit of time. So during the 18th or the early 19th century, scientist Gilbert Newton Lewis defined a jiffy as the amount of time it takes light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, which is about 33.4 picoseconds, or 1 trillionth of a second.
Wow.
So yes.
That's so interesting.
Yes. Oh. What? Okay, your turn. I mean, yes, and I got one for you.
Okay. You've seen The Wizard of Oz, right?
Of course.
Did you know? How do I explain this? Can you guess what Oz's real name is?
Lucius.
Close, but not at all.
Lucifer?
Close, but nah. His name is Oscar Zoroaster Friedrich Isaac Norman Henkel Emmanuel Ambroise Diggs.
He's Caribbean.
Yeah. So here's the quote from the actual book from Frank Baum's Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It was a dreadfully long name to weigh down a poor innocent child, and one of the hardest lessons I ever learned was to remember my own name. When I grew up, I just called myself OZ, or Oz, because the other initials were Pinhead, and that spelled Pinhead, which was a reflection on my intelligence. So Oscar's is
Oh, so
Oz
he had a
Pinhead.
complex, which is how Oz came to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes so much sense.
Which usually is how it is.
Yeah, it makes so much sense now, going back.
Okay. Okay, this is for you because you like fast food. Montpelier, Vermont is the only U.S. capital without a McDonald's.
Wow.
Yep. They're the only U.S. capital state that doesn't have McDonald's. It's the smallest state capital with a population of like 7,500. The city doesn't have a Burger King either.
Well, I mean, better not. How you have fucking not have McDonald's and then have Burger King? That's so like ass
That
backwards.
would be really backwards, actually. But I bet they got like a Dairy Queen though.
What fast foods do they have in
Well,
Montpelier?
let's see.
I'm gonna tell you what mine. My next one is.
Montpelier. They have a Subway.
Okay. That's good for them.
And damn, nigga. They have a Subway. They have something called Buddy's Famous, which these fries look right.
Let me see.
And they have they got malt vinegar, so you know they probably good.
Okay, I'm into it.
They have a Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh. Okay.
Willow. Oh, I don't even know how to say that. They have something called the Mad Taco with those stand-up tacos.
What?
They have a. Let's see here. First of all, where is this?
Montpelier or New Hampshire?
This is Vermont.
Same thing. Whatever.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I like this one.
Did you know that Alaska is the only state whose name is on one row on a keyboard?
Oh, my parents love Alaska. My father just came from like a solo excursion to Alaska.
Really?
Yeah, he needed to clear his head for a little bit. So I called my mother. I was like, "Where's Daddy? He's not answering the phone." He went to Alaska for a few days. It's like, what?
Okay.
They've been before. I got pictures of him laying out on logs and like they're just interesting people.
Okay.
I told you about the time they came back one day and they were like, "We're gonna move to Guam," and we were like,
"What?"
My mom said the MAC makeup is like 50% off there. I said, but that's not the reason you're moving though, right?
Right.
They never moved to Guam, but they definitely considered it. Okay, my turn.
Okay.
Riding roller coasters might help you pass kidney stones.
Oh my! I hope to God I never get a kidney stone. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, me too.
Oh my gosh.
God.
People like
Woo.
my mother had said she had one, and she was like, it was worse than labor, and I was like, God damn,
my vagina right now.
Mine too.
Girl. I'm about to ever lose on.
Oh my God.
It's all right, baby.
Well, how was roller coasters?
So after multiple people claimed that they had passed kidney stones while riding Disney World's Big Thunder Mountain, A research team from Michigan State University decided to take a look in 2016, and they conducted some tests using a model kidney that they found that there is a 63.9% successful pass rate for those seated in the rear of the coaster.
Okay.
That number was just 16% for those seated in the front. So they tried it. This only worked on the Big Thunder Mountain. It must be something about like the gravity of the pool or something of that one, because they tried Space Mountain, Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster, and both of them failed. The ideal coaster is rough and quick with some twists and turns, but no upside down or inverted movements.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess whenever I hope to God I never get a kidney stone, but if I get one, I'm going to go on the Superman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, that goes upside down.
Oh well, I don't know roller coaster. The last roller coaster I got on was when we all went to Six Flags for Daria's birthday years ago. Darian Drew's birthday, and y'all all called me a punk, so I decided to go get on the green. What did I get on? The Green Lantern with y'all?
Green Lantern? Green Lightning?
Green Lantern, because I didn't want to get on Superman or anything else.
He was the purse holder for most of the day.
Mm-hmm. But Asante. Yeah. But I actually got on a roller coaster. Asante didn't get on any that day.
Or nothing.
But I had some bomb-ass funnel cake that day. Ooh. Yeah. So, this is one of my favorite facts that I actually knew. Mulan has the highest kill count of any Disney character.
I believe that. They got bodies.
Yeah.
There's whole bodies. Whole bodies of Mulan.
Gang. Mulan took out 1,995 people over the course of the film, including the evil Hun leader Shan Yu, and 1,994 Huns by triggering an avalanche. My girl, my Shiro. When will my reflection show inside?
Who I am inside.
When will my reflejo?
When will my
reflejo? Yeah, I was listening to Mi Reflejo the other day. Cause Ven Comido is my jam. Ven comido, baby. Ven comido, baby. Hey boy, no, I got something going on.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Okay, this sounds like my kind of fact.
Yeah.
All right, so you know how they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
Mm-hmm.
Not if you eat too many of the seeds anyway, because they contain cyanide.
Oh, so you can kill somebody with
apple seeds.
That would be so fucked up to be like, nigga, how he die? Child, he got poisoned with apple seeds, my nigga. He smoked them.
You grind up a lot of apple seeds.
I was gonna say, sprinkle it in. Sprinkle some apple seeds on him.
Be like, here, baby, I bought you a half.
Yeah. What's this black space? It's chronic.
They'll never see it coming.
Right. What's this strain called? Cyanide.
Dead ass.
They got cyanide in it.
It's made from apples.
Yeah, it's organic.
That's very organic.
I got it from the farmer's market.
Farm to table. Farm to rolling table.
Did you know Queen Elizabeth II is a trained mechanic?
I definitely thought that was going in a different direction.
I mean, Mama was she was the only female member of the British royal family to serve in the armed forces.
Okay, well, go ahead, Queen Elizabeth II, but I definitely thought you said something else.
But Mama was 18. She's been queen for like ever. Like 50 years. I'm like, girl, don't you get tired?
Yeah. I got one for you.
Okay.
Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd.
Okay.
So that shit that all you homeless millennials love in all of your dress, and you love to claim your nerds, that's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Seuss is the one who made up that word. So, let me see. The word nerd first appeared in If I Ran the Zoo And the passage said, and then just to show them, I'll sell to Katru and bring back an Itkutch, a Preep and a Prue, a Nurgle, a Nerd, and a Seersucker too.
Can we be honest? Is this a safe space?
Nah, but go ahead.
Dr. Seuss's books were way too fucking long for no ass reason.
They are very long. They are long.
Like, give us a nursery rhyme, not a fucking novel, bro.
And I'm going to tell you how I know that they're long. Because when we would read them, like pick a Seuss book for bedtime, about halfway through that bitch, I'm like, God damn, we got 17 more pages.
Right.
I don't care if they're 4 lines each.
Right. God damn. Right.
That's when we started turning them into songs. And then the Migos stole our concept with that Llama Mama shit.
Niggas are haters, B. Niggas are haters. So, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Did you... This is very... I'm going to read this directly because this is right up your alley.
Okay.
In the Old Town District of Alexandria, Virginia, John Hollinsbury once owned a house on Queen Street. He apparently hated the fact that horse-drawn wagons would travel down the alley beside his building and wasn't fond of the people who liked to hang out in the space either. So despite them, he built a second tiny house in the alley to keep everyone out, which is how the home earned its name, the Spite House. The house is 7 feet wide and 25 feet deep. There's also a walled patio outside that goes back an additional 12 feet.
What's that? My smoke room.
Yeah. So it's called the Spite House in Alexandria. So when we go to DC, we have to go see it.
I need to go. That is my kind of carry on.
Yeah, that is a house that Petty built.
That's my type, nigga. That's my type. Okay, yes, I got one. Yes. For all of y'all, when you have your vulnerable moments and you feeling real pussy, just remember that the human body, a bone in the human body, a cubic inch of a human bone, can bear the weight of 5 standard pickup trucks.
Yeah. My thighs are really strong.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
These babies are.
Yeah, I crush a watermelon with these bitches.
Did you see the bitch who actually did that?
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I got one.
Okay. 2/3 of millennials sleep naked.
Hello, 2 of 3s.
Yeah, I do not sleep naked.
I do.
I do not. It's quite distracting.
Really?
Yeah, and I also am very like... I have way too much anxiety for me to sleep naked because my number one fear is I'm going to shit myself in the bed because
Wait a minute.
Because it might psychologically.
Wait a minute.
Psychologically, if I have underwear on, I know that that's a barrier for me. Like I cannot do that.
It's no diaper, papi.
I know it's not. But here's the thing: like if I'm just naked, like I can't. There's no barrier between me and my bed. Like, what if I'm dreaming and all of a sudden it's just like, ooh,
I'm dreaming.
Like, or what if I piss the bed? Like, you know what I mean?
Tonight.
And I have like really vivid dreams, so my thing is just like, I don't know.
That is so interesting.
It's so strange. Like, I've never, even after sex, people be like, oh, let's just lay here and blah, blah, blah. I will get up and put on drawers. I will not.
Have you ever shit the bed?
No, because I put on drawers. I have slept naked less, like I can count on one hand the times I have slept in the nude. Because I have a huge fear of shitting my bed.
So you have a perpetual fear of, or you have a fear of, how do I want to say this?
Mm-hmm. I have a fear of soiling my bed.
You're in a constant state of heated fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird, but I don't care. It's weird.
It is.
Because at least I know there is a protective barrier between me in my bed.
Yeah, because if you shit your bed, bro, you gotta throw the whole mattress out.
Exactly.
Like, it's just gotta go.
And that purple mattress is too fucking expensive for me to throw that shit out.
My hotel, whatever the fuck shit this is, it was not cheap.
You know, I'm kind of over my mattress and I kind of want a new one.
You got to relax with this. This nigga came to me talking about, I'm getting a new TV. I said, well, didn't you just buy one of those?
I bought one a year ago, and second of all, it's a Roku TV, and I got it because I got hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok by Target because they were giving away TVs
they were.
And so I was like, oh, well, girl, let me just... And I got it on sale right around the Super Bowl. So they were like, I got it for like $1. and I was like, oh, they're just TVs. They work. It's got Roku, so it's got to be a reputable company or whatever. Never get a fucking Roku TV ever again. And so I'm taking my black ass down to the Best Buy and get me a Samsung like everybody else in this world. Or LG.
Yeah, I have an LG in the bedroom, Samsung in the front.
But the Samsung is where it's at. I get it. Like, I refuse. Like, I cannot.
The quality is just beautiful.
Well, that and my TV crashes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, honestly, like...
Does it do that Roku bouncy thing? Where it's like...
No. But I hate the Roku interface. It's super basic. And they allow, like, any old nignog to put up a app. I just feel like
the Money and Violence app.
Yeah. I have the Sally Jesse Raphael app.
What?
Yeah. Well, it connects to YouTube and they pull all the Sally Jesse Raphael videos.
Who agreed?
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now.
Who asked for that?
I don't know, but this nigga is amazing because I definitely and you have to say it just like this. I'll be watching Sally Jesse Raphael.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Mm-hmm. Can I connect channels? Oh, it's because I'm not on the, I'm not connected on my Wi-Fi.
I'm good.
But yeah.
Ready for another useless fact?
Yeah.
You are 13.8% more likely to die on your birthday.
I feel like that's a good day to die. I don't want to die on my birthday or anytime soon.
It is low-key lit to see, like
it's a complete age.
Oh, like 9/11.
Yeah.
Which is actually my birthday, guys.
Yeah,
it's not jokes.
Yeah, it's not.
I swear.
Like, okay.
But yes, according to a 2012 study published in the Annals of Epidemiology, humans are 13.8% more likely to pass away on their birthday than on the other day.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. How morbid.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, it's fine.
Your turn.
Do you know why movie trailers are called movie trailers?
Why?
Because they used to be shown at the end of the movies.
That's dumb. Why would you show a trailer at the end of a movie? I see why they changed that.
Yeah, now they're called previews as opposed to movie trailers.
Oh, but we still call them trailers.
Yeah, there you go.
Like when you go to the movies, you'd be like, I want, you know,
I want to see the trailer.
I want to see the previews.
Right.
But when you talk about,
did you see the trailer?
Did you see the trailer?
Endgame?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's for the
Fascinating.
end. Yeah.
Fascinating.
I wonder if I would actually stay and watch the trailer for a movie.
No, that I just saw?
No, for like upcoming features.
Huh.
Like, imagine, like, you go to go see, like, I don't know, Girls Trip or something, right? And then all of a sudden you see the whole thing, okay, whatever, girl. And then at the end of the movie, like, you're about to get up and, because it's the credits, nobody cares. And then you get up and all of a sudden, movie preview, and it's for, like, Boys in the Hood, the sequel. And it's like, oh, nigga, I didn't know this was coming out. Not to say that that's going to be a thing. But my thing is, you know, like...
It shouldn't be.
Never. But my thing is, like, oh, my God, maybe I should stay and watch, like, oh, now I'm excited. Because, see, with the previews, people don't show up, like... When I was a kid, my uncle didn't believe in previews. He'd be like, "Nah, we can go to the movies late." And I also think that helped out with the fact that because all of us were like under the age of 8 until we were like 17.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When did that stop? Did it say?
When trailers were introduced in the early 1910s, they weren't shown before the movie. Instead, they were shown after.
Oh, long before we came into this earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe you. I was here.
You were.
I was totally here.
Was that the time you died from cholera?
Mm-mm.
Which one was that?
That was the time I died from the Irish potato famine. The Irish potato famine with Bob, John, and Bob. Larry, Harry.
Sulu.
And Bob. Hold on, let me find those names. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
So, okay. According to a 2019 study, the Skrillex song "Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites."
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I found the names. Sherry, Teddy, Kerry, Tom, Todd, Kelly, Brady, Grady, and Bob.
Who were those? Were those like your siblings, or who were you? Were you still XD then?
I used to go by Grady then.
Oh, Grady.
Yeah.
What an upgrade.
Yeah. Or like Bob. No, I was Bob.
Were you Grady or were you Bob?
No, I was Bob. It was an acronym.
For what?
Big old bottom. Kidding. I'm kidding. That's what Bob the Drag Queen said Bob stands for. So like, why do you call you Bob, girl? Big old bottom. And she's not a bottom, I don't think. Anyway, I'm sorry. You have one more. Go ahead.
I was burned in one of my past lives.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I was.
Like a burn victim?
Nah, like they were like, get this nigga out of here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like burned at the stake?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Salem witch trials. Work. Okay.
That was one of my lives.
Okay. You have one more and I have one more.
Oh, just one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought two. Well, I didn't pick the one that I want.
Okay, then go for two.
Okay, great. Okay, so like I was saying, the Skrillex song, Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, combines very high and very low frequencies as well as excessive loudness and constantly escalating pitch. Do you know what that does?
No.
It discourages yellow fever mosquitoes from biting victims and mating. So you can play EDM if you want to get rid of mosquitoes.
Is that no?
No, I don't know if I would prefer the bite or.
Right. So that's also the control of I mean, I'm sure they got a cure, like some sort of vaccine.
Did you finish The Good Place?
No.
Well, this
totally
doesn't give anything away.
Behind. I told you, I'm like, I stopped at the the first episode of season 3.
Well, this doesn't give anything away, but Eleanor was sad about something that had to do with Jason. And then Jason was like, we're going to have a big party. We're going to play EDM on. I'm going to DJ and play EDM all night. She's
Jason
like, well, now.
That cute Asian one, right?
Yeah. Okay. She goes, well, now I'm sad about 2 things.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, do I want the mosquito bites?
Right. It just makes things so much more like I'm cool. I have one more.
Okay.
So this, you're gonna laugh when I read this. You're gonna laugh as to why I'm reading it.
Okay.
Around 16 million people alive today are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan wasn't only famous and infamous for being the leader of the Mongol Empire from 1206 to 1227, he also fathered a lot of children. In fact, he sired so many offspring that a 2003 historical genetics paper found that around 16 million people alive today are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. What do I say about... I have a joke that
has the same father.
Yeah. I have a joke that can't be repeated.
No, it can't be told.
No.
Just know that XD says that.
Yeah.
There's a large group of people who have the same father.
also the same group of people that are...
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Let me stop you right there.
All right. Well,
all right, you ready for the final one of the show?
It might show up in my stand-up, so don't be mad.
Well, this is a perfect one to follow.
Okay.
You and that.
Okay.
You produce about 6 pounds of stool per week. The average man and woman produces both around 6 pounds of poop every day. That equals around 6 or 7 pounds. I mean, around a pound of poop every day. That equals around 6 or 7 per week. So, in conclusion, we are all full of shit. Including XD, especially XD.
Woo! Well, with that being said,
that was absolutely useless and a waste of time.
Absolutely. Just
specialty, our specialty.
All right, kids. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes! Oh my God! Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.